you how you are to react with the or with the people who needed with us. Correct? No? Isn't it? Yes. The people really who needed with, they will be very open to you. ಅಲ್ವಾ? ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ನೋಡಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಅವಶ್ಯಕತೆ ಇದೆಯಾ ಇಲ್ವಾ ಅಂತ. Who are those? Yes, they are not very far to you, they will be near to you. Who are those? Like people who are aged, the children who are younger to you, and the person who really need your help. How you will help them? For example, if the grandparents, not your own grandparents, any old person, old mother or old grandfather is there, they will expect you some help. What kind of help? Yes, while they are walking on the road, they take your help by holding your hand. I know that you are too small to cross the road alone, but with the help of your mama, you can help the old people to cross the road. Otherwise, if you go to play to park in the park, the grandparents who will come for walk, no, they will take a help of you by taking some their bottles, or they may ask you to pick something which they are needed, or they may ask you not to shout. Don't shout. They will get irritated, no children. That's why they may ask you not to shout. Like this, the people who really needed your help, you can identify them. And foremost, I am telling you, don't believe all the people who are stranger to you. If anyone, grandparents or any strange people, if they call you for the help, unneeded help, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಅಗತ್ಯ ಇರಲ್ಲ. ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಅವ್ರು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ರ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ನಂಗೆ ತುಂಬ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಇದೆ, ಬಾ ಪುಟ್ಟ ನನಗೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಡು, ಅದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಡು ಅಂತ ಅವ್ರು ಕರೀತಾರೆ. ದೇ ಮೇ ಕಾಲ್ ಯು ಫಾರ್ ದೇರ್ ಹೌಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ. ದೀಸ್ ಆರ್ ನಾಟ್ ಅನ್ನೋನ್ ಪೀಪಲ್ಸ್. ದೇ ಮೇ ನೋ ಯು ಲಿಟಲ್ ಬಿಟ್, ಅಂದರೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಗೊತ್ತಿರ್ತಾರೆ, ಆದರೆ ಅವ್ರು ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟಾಗಿ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಲ್ಲ. ದೇ ಮೇ ಆಸ್ಕ್ ಯು ಟು ಕಮ್ ಟು ದೇರ್ ಹೌಸ್. ನನ್ನ ಮನೆಗೆ ಬಾ, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಮಾಡು, ಹಾಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು. ಬಟ್ ಯು ಶುಡ್ ನಾಟ್ ಗೋ. ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಆಸ್ಕ್ ಯುವರ್ ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ಸ್. ದೇ ಮೇ get the permission from your mother or father, then you can go to your neighbor house to help them. Don't run away by calling them. ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಅವ್ರು ಗೊತ್ತಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಅವ್ರು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ನಾನು ದಿನ ಮಾತಾಡಿಸ್ತೀನಮ್ಮ ನಿನ್ನ, ನೀನು ನಮ್ಮ ಮನೆಗೆ ಬಾ, ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಯು ಶುಡ್ ನಾಟ್ ಗೋ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಸೋ ಮೆನಿ ಕ್ರೈಮ್ಸ್ ಮೇ ಹ್ಯಾಪನ್. ಅವ್ರು ನಿಮ್ಮನ್ನು ಬೇರೆಯವ್ರಿಗೆ ಕೊಡ್ಬೋದು, ಅಥವಾ ಎಲ್ಲಾದರೂ ನಿಮ್ಮನ್ನು ಬಚ್ಚಿಡ್ಬೋದು, ಅಥವಾ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಏನಾದರೂ ಒಂದು ನಿಮಗೆ ಡೇಂಜರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನೀವೇನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಯಾರೇ ಗೊತ್ತಿದ್ರು ನೀವು ಏನೇ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೂ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಅಪ್ಪ ಅಮ್ಮಂಗೆ ಫಸ್ಟು ಹೇಳಬೇಕು, ನನಗೆ ಈ ಥರ ಅವ್ರು ಕರೀತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಅವ್ರ ಮನೆಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ಲಾ, ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಮಾಡಲ ಅಂತ. ಹಾಗೆಯೇ ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಪಾರ್ಕ್ ಅಥವಾ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಹೋಗಿ, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಸ್ಟ್ರೇಂಜರ್ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ, ಅವ್ರು ನಿಮ್ಮನ್ನು ಕರೀತಾರೆ, ಚಾಕ್ಲೇಟ್ ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ ಬಾ ಪುಟ್ಟ, ನೀನು ತುಂಬ ಸ್ವೀಟ್ ಇದೆಯಾ, ನೀನು ತುಂಬ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದೆಯಾ, ಐ ಹಗ್ ಯು, ಆ ಥರ ಎಲ್ಲ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಒಂದ್ಸತಿ ನಾನು ನಿಮಗೆ ಮುದ್ದು ಕೊಡ್ಲಾ, ಅಥವಾ ನಾನು ಒಂದ್ಸತಿ ನಿನ್ನ ಹಗ್ ಮಾಡಲಾ, ಯು ಆರ್ ಸೋ ಪ್ರಿಟಿ ಅಂತೆಲ್ಲ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ನೀವು ಅದಕ್ಕೆಲ್ಲ ಏನು ಮಾಡೋದು, ಪ್ಯಾಂಪರ್ ಆಗಿ ಅವರಿಂದ ನೀವು ಹೋಗಬಾರ್ದು, ಅಪ್ಪ ಅಮ್ಮನ ಜೊತೆನೇ ಇರಬೇಕು. ನಿಮಗೆ ಐಡೆಂಟಿಫೈ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ಮಕ್ಕಳ. ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ದಟ್ ಗ್ರಾಸ್ಪಿಂಗ್, ಐ ಮೀನ್ ಐಡೆಂಟಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್ ಪವರ್. ನಿಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ನೋಡಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಇವರು ಒಳ್ಳೆಯವರ ಅಥವಾ ಇವರು ಕಳ್ಳರ ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಆಯ್ತಾ? ನೀವಂತವನ್ನ ನೀವು ಎಂಟರ್ಟೈನ್ ಮಾಡಬಾರ್ದು. ಇಫ್ ಇನ್ ಸಮ್ ಆಕ್ಸಿಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್, ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲದೆ ಎಷ್ಟೋ ಸತಿ ಆಗೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅಂದರೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮನೆ ಪಕ್ಕದಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾರೋ ಅಕ್ಕ ನಿಮ್ಮನ್ನು ಕರಿಬೋದು, ನಿಮ್ಮನ್ನು ಅವರು ಬ್ಯಾಡ್ ಟಚ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು, ಅಥವಾ ಯಾರೋ ಅಣ್ಣ ನಿಮ್ಮನ್ನು ಕರಿಬೋದು, ನಿಮ್ಮನ್ನು ಬ್ಯಾಡ್ ಟಚ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಆ ಟೈಮಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಬ್ರೇವ್ ಆಗಿ ಫೇಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಹೇಗೆ ಫೇಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಅವ್ರ ಮುಂದೆ ಅಪೋಸ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಅವ್ರು ನಿಮ್ಮನ್ನು ಹಾರ್ಮ್ ಮಾಡೋ ಚಾನ್ಸಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ದೇರ್ ಯು ಕೀಪ್ ಕ್ವೈಟ್. ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ಕಮಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಹೋಮ್, ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಟೆಲ್ ಈಚ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಎವ್ರಿಥಿಂಗ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಡೇ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಯಾವಾಗ ಅನಿಸುತ್ತೆ ಅವ್ರು ನಿಮ್ಮನ್ನು ಬ್ಯಾಡ್ ಆಗಿ ಅಥವಾ ರೂಡ್ ಆಗಿ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊತಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಅನಿಸಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣವೇ ಮೊದಲನೇ ದಿನವೇ ನೀವು ಮನೆಗೆ ಬಂದು ಅಮ್ಮಂಗೆ ಅಪ್ಪಂಗೆ ಹೇಳಬೇಕು. ನೀವು ಅವ್ರು ನಿಮ್ಮನ್ನು ಎದುರಿಸ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತ ನೀವು ಅದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಮುಚ್ಚಿಡಬಾರ್ದು. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಯು ಆಲ್ ನೋ ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಗುಡ್ ಟಚ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಬ್ಯಾಡ್ ಟಚ್. ಅಗೇನ್ ಐ ನೋ ನೀಡ್ ಟು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ಯು. ಎಸ್ ಎಸ್ ಓಕೆ. Be careful, because in this society how many good people are there, equally so many bad people also there. So what I am ಆರ್ಮ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಯುವರ್ ಪೇರೆಂಟ್. ಅಂದರೆ ಅಪ್ಪ ಅಮ್ಮನ ಹತ್ರ ನೀವಿದ್ರೆ ನೀವು ತುಂಬ ಸೇಫ್ ಆಗಿರ್ತೀರಾ. ಅಪ್ಪ ಅಮ್ಮ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಅಜ್ಜಿ ತಾತ ಆದರೂ ಓಕೆ, ಬಟ್ ದೇ ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ ಯುವರ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ರಿಲೇಷನ್. ಅಂದರೆ ಅಮ್ಮ ಅಪ್ಪಂಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿತ್ತು ಅಮ್ಮ ಯಾರ ಜೊತೆ ಇದ್ದರೆ ಸೇಫ್ ಆಗಿರ್ತೀರಾ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, ಅವ್ರ ಜೊತೆ ನೀವಿದ್ರೆ ನೀವು ಸೇಫ್ ಆಗಿರ್ತೀರಾ. ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟುಡ್? ಎಸ್. Till now we were learning about the living and non-living things. Okay, correct now? Today I will narrate a small story. ಆಯ್ತಾ, ಒಂದು ಚಿಕ್ಕ ಸ್ಟೋರಿ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ. That is on my own words I am telling the story. There is no any unspecified story. ಅಂದ್ರೆ lion and the mouse, the rat and the water, the rat and the mouse, not like that. Rat and the lion, not like that. One small story I will narrate you. Okay. In that I go on telling some words and you have to tell me where that words will come. It will come in living or non-living things. Okay. First I will bifurcate myself to living and non-living. Okay, living and non-living. Okay, once upon a time there was a forest. Once upon a time there was a forest. Now tell me, this forest will come in where? Living or non-living? Yes, in the forest it will not come either in the living or non-living. If I tell any trees or rocks, it will come in living and non-living things. Okay, once upon a time in a forest there was a animals like what? Giraffe, elephant, lion. With that one white crow was there. Now you tell me how many animals are there? Elephant, giraffe, lion and one white crow. All these things are what? Yes, these all are living. I write it in a whole animals. Okay, in that white crow was very peculiar. ಅದನ್ನ ನೀವೇನಾದ್ರೂ ಬಿಡಿಗಾಗಿ ನೋಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ? ಇಲ್ಲ. ಆ ಥರ ಒಂದು ಪೆಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಅಂತ ವೈಟ್ ಕ್ರೋ ಈ ವೈಲ್ಡ್ ಅನಿಮಲ್ ಜೊತೆ ಇತ್ತು. One day what happened, no, that white crow he told that I am a God's gift. ನಾನು ದೇವಲೋಕದಿಂದ ಬಂದಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ನಾನು ದೇವರಿಂದ ಬಂದಿರೋದು ಅಂತ ಅದು ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. So all the animals think that yes, what he is telling is correct. He is a God's gift. ಹೌದು, ಅವ್ನು ಹೇಳ್ತಿರೋದು ನಿಜ. ಯಾಕೆಂದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಕಾಡಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೀ ಕಪ್ಪು ಕಾಗೆ ನೋಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ, ಬಿಳಿ ಕಾಗೆ ಇದು ತುಂಬಾ ಪೆಕ್ಯುಲಿಯರ್ ಆಗಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಇದು ದೇವರ ಕಾಗೆ ಇರಬಹುದು ಅಂತ ಅವ್ರು ಹೇಳ್ಕೊತಾರೆ. One day what happened? Suddenly rain came. There was a big storm and the ponds go on filling with the water. ನೀರು ತುಂಬ್ತಾ ಹೋಯಿತು. ಅವಾಗ ಏನಾಯ್ತು? ನೀರು ಕಾಡೊಳಗಡೆ ಬರಕ್ಕೆ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಯಿತು. So all the animals went to the crow. All the animals went to this white crow. ಎಲ್ಲ ಅನಿಮಲ್ ಏನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು? ಅಯ್ಯೋ ಎಷ್ಟು ನೀರು ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಎಲ್ಲ ನೀರು ತುಂಬ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಅಂದರೆ ಫಾರೆಸ್ಟ್ಗೆಲ್ಲ ನೀರು ತುಂಬ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ನಾವು ಏನು ಮಾಡೋದು ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಏನಾಯ್ತು? ಕ್ರೋ ಹತ್ರ ಹೋದ್ರು, ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಕೇಳಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋದ್ರು. ಸೊ ಕ್ರೋ, ವೈಟ್ ಕ್ರೋ make an idea. He told, you do one thing, you build a house which is very strong. ನೀವೆಲ್ಲ ಒಂದು ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಿ ಒಂದು ಹೌಸ್ನ ಬಿಲ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತು. ಆಗ ಎನಿಮಲ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರು, ಯಾವುದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಹೌಸ್ ಬಿಲ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ನಮಗೆ ತುಂಬ ಗಟ್ಟಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ. ಸೊ ದ ಕ್ರೋ ಟೋಲ್ಡ್, ಯು ಬಿಲ್ಡ್ ಎ ಹೌಸ್ ಆಫ್ ರಾಕ್ಸ್ so that it will protect you from the heavy rain. Now tell me, the rock will come under which? Living or non-living? Yes, it's a non-living rock. Okay, so all the animals plan to build a big mansion using the rocks. Only the rocks, with the rocks they can make a house? No. For that they need some trees also. So what they did? They picked up all the trees twigs which fell down. ಅದು ಹೊಸ ಪ್ರಾಣಿಗಳೆಲ್ಲ ಮರನ ಕಡಿಲಿಲ್ಲ, ಮರದಿಂದ ಬಿದ್ದಿರೋ ರೆಂಬೆ ಕೊಂಬೆಗಳನ್ನೇ ಅದು ಆಯ್ಕೆ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಅವರು ಮನೆಯನ್ನ ಕಟ್ಟಿದ್ರು. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಟ್ರೀಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ where the trees will come? Yes, it will comes under living. Okay, then they all went and they start staying there in that rock house. Okay, with the crow, all the animals went and start staying in that rock house. ಎಲ್ಲ animals ಸಂತೋಷವಾಗಿ ಹೋಗಿ ಆ ರಾಕ್ ಹೌಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಟೇ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು. After some time they started feeling hungry. Correct? No, they started feeling hungry. ಅವ್ರಿಗೆಲ್ಲ ಹೊಟ್ಟೆ ಹಸಿವಾಗುತ್ತಲ್ವಾ, ಅವಾಗ ಏನು ತಿನ್ಬೇಕಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಲ್ಲ. So what they thought, again they went to crow and they asked what we can do. So crow told a plan. Again he told one plan. Already the forest is filled with water, so many fishes will be there, plenty of fishes, frogs will be there inside the water. You can take them and make a delicious one yummy delicious food for everyone. So now the fish and frog, it become a what? Living. Correct? No? Correct, Alma? They made a dishes with fish and frogs. After that, every animal sat together and ate all the dishes made by fish and frog in the plate. Plate na itಕೊಂಡು ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಊಟ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು. The plate will comes under non-living things. Correct ಅಲ್ಲ? Yes. According to this, the rock and plate is non-living things. Okay, after that they all stayed happily and made a white crow as a king. ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಏನು ಇವಾಗ ನಾನು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದು, I will tell you in 4 lines the same story. Once upon a time, all the animals, wild animals and with peculiar one white crow was living in a forest. Suddenly a heavy rain came with the storms and started. The forest was dipping in that water. So all the animals planned to build one big mansion using the rock. So they built one good rocks mansion with rock and trees. Okay, after that they made an arrangement for the food. They didn't get any food there because everything was dipped in the water. So they made a plan. They will make a yummy dish using the fish and frog. Okay, after that they did one party using their dishes and they ate all their food by putting that on the plate. Okay, at the end they all lived happily. Okay, this is a small story. I think you understood. Here the main thing is we bifurcated the same story to the living and non-living. Living and non-living bantu animals, trees, fish, frog bantu. Non-living and ಏನು bantu rock ಮತ್ತೆ plate bantu. ಆಯ್ತಾ? Correct? No? Yes. Here I put the bird also. Yes, no? Because white crow is a bird. Alva? Yes, this is the difference. As I told you yesterday, living is nothing but a object or a person which will change us in the life. For example, if we take a human as a living thing, we will grow in stages. First we will be in a baby, after that we will become a children, and then we will become adult. In the last stage we will become an old person. Like that, in the trees also there will be a small roots. From the roots we get a stem. From the stem we will get a leaves. After the leaves it will get a bud to fruits to flowers. Like that it will go on changing. This fish, frog and bird also same kind. They will also have a stages of growth. But the rock, it will not or never change. If you see a rock, it will, if the size of a rock is this much, the size of the rock will be that much only. It may break into two after some time because of the to the exposure of the sun, but the size of will not decrease also, will not increase also. Like that, the plate. The plate is a steel one. What we will see, there will no growth in the plate. The plate will not become big for some time and not become small after some time. The size of the plate will remain constantly. So the difference is non-living things will not ever change at all. It will be in the same content or it will be in the same dimension like that. The living things will change to the circumstances. Okay? Understood? Yes. Now we will move to our class. The first one is as usual. Okay, today I am going to teach you English in that glance review. Already we have reviewed so many times our glance. Today I am going to read the same thing in your content book. Okay, in your Discover Phonic book. Please open your Discover Phonic book. We will review the R glance in the same thing. First we will review the BR. Okay, in the BR they are given braid. Braid is nothing but a what? The plates. Now ZA braid, brain, bride, brew. Braid, brain. You read with me only children. Okay, open your Discover Phonic. Read the words with me. Okay, we will start. BR, braid, brain, bride, broom. I will read it again. Braid, brain, bride, broom. Next, we will go to next family, that is CR. CR, crab, crane. Read with me. Crate, cream. Crab, crane, crate, cream. Okay. The sentence is, this is a crab. The crab is on the crate. The bride ate the cake. She had cream on her nose. Okay. Next family is DR. You all try to read with me. DR, rain, dry, drum, drop. Rain, dry, drum, drop. Okay. FR, frame, frame, free, frog. FR, frame, frame, free, frog. The sentences of these two. Tim sees a frog on the road. It leaps from the road into the train. Mum had a dream. Kim got a drum set for free. Mum had a dream. Kim got a drum set for a free. Next is GR. Okay. Grain, grapes, greed, green. You have to read like this only. I will ask you the same thing in your Zoom meet. Okay. Grain, grapes, greed, green. Next is PR. Pram, pray, price, prop. Pram, pray, price, prop. The maid grabs the pail. She drops a few grains. The man gave dad a big prize. Dad gave a wide grin. Okay. Next is TR. Train, train, track, tree. Train, train, track, tree. The sentence is Kim trips on a root of a tree. Kim trips on a root of a tree. She tries to rub the pain away. She tries to rub the pain away. This is what we read all the R family or R blends using the Discover Phonic book. Okay. As usual, the homework is you need to complete all the pages of R blends. Today I am going to give a homework of phonic activity book, page number number 49. Okay, what they given? Circle the words with the same beginning consonant blends. Okay, if I am not given the page number 48, you have to complete the same one also. 48 and 49. Complete the sentence with the correct word. Kim dash on the root of a dash. That sentence already you have written in the left hand side. You just go through that and you have to complete the first one. Okay, not the second one. The first one you have to complete. Next, the page number 49. Circle the words with the same beginning consonant blends. The same beginning consonant blends. It may be R blend or L blend. No need of confusion. You have to circle the beginning consonant same blends. Okay, like braid, clay, bride, broom. You have to circle the braid, bride and broom. Braid, bride and broom. You have to circle. You go through that. Only 6 are there. You can complete it easily. Okay. The next one, the next homework is the page number 50. In that, they are given some picture and you need to tick. The crab is on the crate. The bride ate the cake. Which sentence is correct? That sentence you need to tick it. First you see the picture. If you don't know, you go through previous pages or you can refer the Discover Phonics book also. Okay. Then you can tick the sentences there in the phonic activity book. Phonic activity book. Okay children, you have to complete the page number 48, 49 and 50. I am telling you no, if you don't know how to do this, you go through the Discover Phonics book, you will get the same picture, you read it, then you have to tick the correct sentence. Okay. Now totally you have to finish till all the pages from all the blends like L and R blends till the page number 50 you have to complete it. Okay. Again and again I am telling you, don't keep your homework pending. Complete all your pending homeworks day to day, or you sit it in the particular weekend and you have to complete. The English, probably I am telling you, this is more than 500 times. Please read at least a day one paragraph in the English. It will improve your all reading language and also the vocabulary. Okay. I think you have finished the armlets review today. All these things you try to read children. Every time I am telling you, read it. How many times you can, you have to read. Okay. You will do now? Yes. Hope you understood today's class. Only this is for your class. Tomorrow we are going to learn the EVS and maths. Okay. Be ready for that. The comparison of the length and height. Okay. With that and the EVS, we were learning about the new concept, that is the seasons. You be ready for tomorrow's class. Enjoy your day. Bye.